Jake says, for high BTUs, perhaps an RMH would be complementary to a box heater. So, Jake, that is so awesome. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Excuse me. This is, I think, one of the magical things of rocket mass heaters that you don't really realize until you have one and live with one, is that as an accessory heater, they are just truly a luxury item. They just make life so pleasant. They do work great as primary heaters in an appropriately sized space. But for all those people who want a rocket mass heater, but their space is large, their space is spread out, they might already have central heat, I think that's a perfect installation situation for like a cook stove as the centerpiece in your house. If it doesn't have to keep the whole house warm, then you can really use it in such a nice way. You can burn it once in the morning to have coffee and make breakfast, and then it just kind of radiates a nice mellow heat and just keeps the center of the home just comfortable and cozy, and it's so nice to gather around. As opposed to trying to heat the home with it, where it's still nice, but you're feeding it. You're trying to run it hot, depending on how you sized it to your place. So where Jake says perhaps an RMH would be complementary to a box stove, but I'd just like to point out that I think RMHs are amazing complements to a home that already has an effective heat source. And I get that question a lot. People saying, "Can I do this? Can I do this?" And my answer to anyone who is looking at, often I'll get, I'm in North Dakota and I have a 2,000 square foot house. Can I heat my home with your space? We have an oil burner. We'd like to use it less. And I say, you can't heat my home with your space entirely, but you can take a big load off that oil burner and you can use it in conjunction to make your home actually really pleasant all the time, instead of, fiddling with the thermostat to try and manage your financial goals and all the other things that come along with that stuff. So that's really the gist of it, is that they are so great as complementary heaters that I'd love to encourage more people. And that kind of circles back around to the 8-inch, 6-inch thing too. I'd love to encourage more people to just accept the 6-inch size and build those heaters in appropriate places where there might be complementary heat and enjoy them, rather than have them be almost enough, if you know what I mean.